எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். ஐ எம் வெரி ஹாப்பி டு பி ஹியர். ஆமாம், ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி இங்கே இருக்கிறது. ஸோ வாட் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு டாக் அபவுட் இஸ் அபவுட் அவர் சென்டர் விச் இஸ் TANCAM, which is a JV between Dassault Systems and TITCO, which is the industry department. So before starting, what I would like to do is to play a video. Okay? So please just play a video of our center.
So
we'll start with the video. Okay, just to explain what it is.
பேர் தமிழ்நாடு சென்டர் ஆஃப் எக்ஸலன்ஸ் ஃபார் அட்வான்ஸ் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங். ஓகே, அட்வான்ஸ் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் அப்படின்னா அந்த எந்த ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் இருந்தாலும் சரி, அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் தட் ஷுட் பி ரெடி ஃபார் த மாஸ் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் ஆர் டைரக்ட்லி இட் ஷுட் பி ரெடி ஃபார் த அப்ளிகேஷன். ஸோ அதுக்கு நாம் என்னென்ன ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணணும், நம்ம TANCAM என்ன வகையில் அந்த ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் ப்ராசஸ்க்கு நமக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குதுங்கிறத நான் உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். இன்னும் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி 4.0க்கும் நம்ம TANCAMோட எந்த ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் ஃபைமுக்கும் என்ன ஒரு ரிலேஷன் இருக்குதுங்கிறதையும் ஐ வில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் யூ. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட் TANCAMங்கிறது என்னென்னா, தமிழ்நாடு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் டெவலப்மெண்ட் கார்பரேஷனும் Dassault சிஸ்டமும் tie-up பண்ணிவிட்டு they sign an MOU together and they started to create a firm called Tamilnadu Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing. So Dassault Systems is our solution partner. So as we know, the advanced manufacturing industry 4.0 in the sense there is a software is very much important. So ஒரு இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் லெவலில் ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரி 4.0 அதிகமாக புஷ் பண்ணுற ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் தான் 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம். ஸோ அந்த 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்மை நமக்கு Dassault System is offering for us. Okay, so we are directly a direct partners of the Dassault Systems and the TITCO will tie up with us to connect MSME and SME companies. ஸோ இன்னும் நம்ம என்னென்ன ஒர்க் பண்ணுறோம், என்ன பண்ணணுங்கிறத ஃபர்தராக I will explain to you. ஒன்று, நம்ம empowering MSME and leveraging the technologies. ஓகே, இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு MSME கம்பெனிஸ் இருக்காங்க, they are all working in a small scale industry and those things. If they wanted to become advanced firm, okay, if they want a growth in their business, but they don't have access to the advanced tool, yes, they can utilize our facility. Okay, either அவங்க நம்ம சென்டரில் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணலாம், or else there is some SPOC centers is going to create. Okay, so அந்த மாதிரி SPOC centers in Odisha and Coimbatore and Madurai and those kind of things, there is a SPOC centers going to create. So அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துல they can utilize that facility and get used to be advanced. Okay, and then supporting academic through experimental learning. So நீங்கள் 3D experience platform அப்படிங்கிறது என்னன்னா, இது ஒரு advanced software which is it can do everything. Okay, ஒரு டிசைனோ, ஒரு சிமுலேஷனோ, டிஜிட்டல் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங்கோ, இல்லை ப்ராசஸ் பிளானிங்கோ, ஈவன் எல்லா ப்ராசஸுமே ஒரு சிங்கிள் பிளாட்ஃபார்முக்குள்ளே பண்ண முடியும். மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த OEM companies have started to adopt that 3D experience platform only because of this collaborative nature. ஒரு தனியாக அவங்களால ஒவ்வொரு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸோடையும் கொலாபரேட் பண்ணி அவங்களால ஒரு ப்ராடக்டை வெளியே எடுத்துகிட்டு வர முடியும். ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா, மஹேந்திரா நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. மஹேந்திராவோட XUV 700, 400, 300 நீங்கள் எக்கச்சக்கமான மாடல்ஸ் அவங்க லான்ச் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. விச் மீன்ஸ் தே மேக் யூஸ் ஆஃப் தி 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் அண்ட் டெவலப் தட் ப்ராடக்ட் வெரி ஃபாஸ்ட். அப்படி இருக்கிறப்ப இந்த ஒரு டூலை ஒரு அட்வான்ஸ்டு கம்பெனிஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறப்ப அதை பற்றின அவேர்னஸ் நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ணுறப்ப இட் வில் வெரி யூஸ்ஃபுல் ஃபார் தம். வி ஹாவ் டு மேக் தெம் ரெடி ஃபார் வி ஹாவ் டு மேக் தெம் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ரெடி. ஸோ அதுக்கு we support them in academic manner and then training students and make them industry ready. Yes, that's what I am told. Okay, ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு இந்த 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் பற்றின ஒரு அவேர்னஸை கொடுத்து அவங்கள இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ரெடியாக நாங்கள் கிரியேட் பண்ணுறோம். ஃபாஸ்ட் இனோவேஷன் அண்ட் சப்போர்ட் ஸ்டார்ட்அப்ஸ். ஒரு ஸ்டார்ட்அப்ஸ் அவங்க ஏதாவது ஐடியாஸ் வச்சுருப்பாங்க, ஒரு சிம்பிளாக ஒரு ஃபைனல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸாக இருப்பாங்க, ஒரு பேட்சாக இருப்பாங்க. அவங்க அந்த ஐடியா டெவலப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு they won't have necessary support. At the time, yes, TANCAM is there to give hand to them and help them to develop that product and get that product into the industry and applicable kondu market konduradhukku we support them. And then growth of aerospace, defense, automotive and EV industries. So உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், இப்போ aerospace, defense எல்லா டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸும் they started to grow a lot. ஓகே, ஒரு aerospace டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் எடுத்துக்கங்க, எந்த அளவுக்கு அந்த மாடல் ஆப்டிமைஸ் பண்ணி எந்த அளவுக்கு இன்னும் பெட்டரான ஒரு ஃப்ளைட் நம்ம கொடுக்க முடியுங்கிறத ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லலாம், செலிரியோன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஃப்ளைட் லேமினேட் ஃபுல் அதிகமாக மெயின்டைன் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு அட்வான்ஸான அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் ஆட்டோமோட்டிவ் நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னா நிறைய ஃபாஸ்டர் கார் ஈவன் வித் பெட்டர் ஏரோடைனமிக்ஸ் கொண்டு வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. அந்த EV இஸ் ரெவல்யூஷனரி டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஓவர் ஹியர். இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு அட்வான்ஸ்டு ப்ராசஸ், ஒரு அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்ட் போயிட்டு இருக்கிறப்ப எந்த அளவுக்கு 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அதே மாதிரி இந்த மாதிரி அட்வான்ஸ்டு மார்க்கெட்டில் அச்சீவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு கம்பெனிஸ்க்கு எந்த அளவுக்கு 3D எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் இஸ் கோயிங் டு சப்போர்ட் தெம் அப்படிங்கிறத we just give them awareness and we just give them the support. Okay, either a company can come here and utilize the facility or utilize the expertise. There are lots of experts are there in the TANCAM itself, so they can utilize it and they can get the job done over here. This slide explains that May 27th CM and Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Stalin Ayya அவர்கள் வந்துட்டு எங்களுக்கு லான்ச் பண்ணாங்க. லான்ச் பண்ணிவிட்டு he just walk in through our facility and he just opened the center itself. So,
all right. Thank you. This slide. Okay. So, இப்போ பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. So, you would have got a glimpse or gist of like what we are up to. We are in many things and we definitely wanted to support. The main aim எதுக்கான why we have established this particular center was established because to support the upcoming defense corridor. Okay. So, defense corridor is being planned. UP-லையும் தமிழ்நாடும் பிளான் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. So, the idea is like, Tamil Nadu has a robust ecosystem. Okay, automobile irukku, so we have a lot of suppliers. We want to leverage them. So, already it's a developed environment. We want to leverage them so that like, they can become a suppliers of like, the defense or aerospace companies that are going to come up. Okay, so adudha, and just you can, all right, next. Okay. So, that's what I'm just going to talk about our center. So, இதெல்லாம் I think in the video we have spoken, just recap. To our main focus is to empower MSMEs. Okay, அதுதான். So, we do all possible things, either in terms of training, the project support, or awareness, all type of things, like, that will help MSMEs. அதுதான் எங்களோட focus, our center's focus. So, it was opened a few months back. மேல வந்து it was given a warm opening by our CM. Okay, and so we have all the facilities that will help to upskill and uplift the MSMEs. Okay, so இப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, so this is gist of what are the facilities we have. This is also located in Tidal Park. நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, so you can like split into 3-4 categories. First is training. So upskilling. Okay, we not only like upskill students, we also upskill like industries. Okay, in the new technology, whatever technologies we do, okay, they are used in advanced economics. So all softwares and solution technologies are present here. So small scale industries, they may not be used to them. Okay, so our idea is like to upskill. So we have a separate department and separate area like where this upskilling happens. Okay, that's number one. So number two, like we have the work area. So what we do is like 2-3 types of services. One we take up projects from MSMEs. Okay, they may not have the experience, so we take up the projects, we help them up, okay, and give the solution. Avanga further like they will do themselves. And there are certain cases like MSMEs, they have the skills. Avangalukku vandu they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have the hardware, software, those things they may not be having. So avanga enna pannalana, so they can visit, they can simply walk in to our center, so they can utilize our resources like and get benefit. Okay, so the next thing is like on the services part, and also like we have facilities such as rapid prototyping. Okay, so reverse engineering, rapid prototyping, any product development you do, so you can simply print it out and see like how your product looks like. Okay, so adu pannalam. Then like we have a AR VR. So any complex, if you are looking at like or MSME irukanga, they can look at a simple product or like sub assemblies, or like if they scale up, okay, or complex assembly irundhuchina, so we have VR systems, so using which like they can navigate any defect irundhuchina, they can look into it, if there is any clash, okay, so they can see that and they can connect then and there. So AR and VR like have made things easier. Okay, any 3D design like you can simply navigate and you can see like how these things work and you can make the decision. Okay, the whole objective is to make your product development. Any MSMEs, they want to conceive, they have an idea, they want to develop a product, any product they want. So whatever facilities, we have an environment wherein like within that environment, so utilizing this, leveraging this, you can get it done at the quickest possible time. Okay, any ஒரு switch irukattum, so anything like or antenna irukattum, any like a simple part or a complex assembly, so you want to do and go to market, you can very quickly develop. Okay, manufacturing, so we have services, and of course our partner will also do the manufacturing. Okay, any product you want to get out into the market, you leverage our services, you are there. So about Dassault system, about our company, since this is a JV between Dassault, okay, so I am from Dassault, Dassault is a very large company. It's a spin-off from Dassault Aviation. You might have heard about Dassault Aviation. They are the manufacturer of Rafale aircraft. So we are they are our parent company. So we are the spin-off from them. So it's a huge company. All major auto and aero, tier 1, tier 2 suppliers use our solutions. Which means that so since they have our solutions, if you want to become a supplier, or if you want to develop anything, you can very easily become a part of supplier ecosystem. If you develop products within whatever the technologies which you are using. Okay, so it's a pretty large company. It has a footprint across the world. Okay, so all over the world it has footprint. And if you look at the customers, okay, if you look at customer ecosystem, so we service about 12 industry segments. Okay, so these are some of the partial list of customers. You would see in all the segments, all the major customers, okay, all major OEMs, they use our solutions. Okay, they use our solution end to end. Okay, starting from design to simulation to manufacturing, all types of things. Of course, so downstream, if you want to become a supplier to these companies or if you want to work with them, it becomes very easy. If you use our solutions, it becomes very easy for you to do that. Okay, so what is the technology we have? So we have the technology called 3D experience platform. So all our technologies that reside, okay, whatever you see, it is based on what is called a 3D experience platform. So it has tools, solutions that cater to modeling, 3D modeling, simulations, as well as it's not only product simulation, as well as manufacturing simulation. Okay? And also we have a very nice PLM, okay, product lifecycle management system. So which caters, which means that you can end to end, okay, starting to end, you can conceive, you can develop and deliver a product, any product you want. Okay? So this is our expertise. So we have about 30 engineers in-house who are there to support, so dedicatedly present in our system. We are also growing. So what they do is we are building and also they are skilled in these major technologies. One is modeling. Okay, so CATIA technology is modeling, and many of you must have heard, since you are in MSME department, many of you might have heard about SolidWorks. Okay, SolidWorks is from Dassault. Okay, so we have all technologies related to 3D modeling, simulation, so manufacturing simulation, factory floor simulations and so on. Okay, so what we want to offer is so come here, walk in, so collaborate, discuss, collaborate with us, and you can reap the benefits. Okay. So if you look at what are the services we provide to MSMEs, so these are the list of services. Okay, starting from 3D assets, that's 3D modeling and tolerancing, any classes and all, any assembly. If you want to deliver any assembly, you can do that. So you can do reverse engineering. So we have a methodology to reverse engineering. So part optimization, so additive manufacturing. So we can do additive manufacturing technologies within our solution. So we can do process planning. We can do MES, manufacturing engineering services. So all types of services, so we can do in our environment. And if you drop down, these are some of the lists, which we currently do. So these are some of the areas, where our people have expertise on. Okay, starting from product design, simulation, CAE, CAM, so CFT. So all these technologies, so we have people, experts in-house. So you can come and leverage, either you want to upskill or you want to leverage these technologies and come up with a product, you can do that. Okay. So, and also the biggest differentiator, what we have is we don't provide tool-based upskilling, we provide domain-based upskilling. So that will cater to the industry. Okay, it's not a particular tool. Okay, suppose somebody want to expertise in powertrain or battery technologies, we provide skilling. Okay, so we have materials specifically catered to those kind of people. Okay, so for example, somebody wants to become expertise in body in white, okay, BAW, so they can come to us and we have materials, we have training materials and we have technologies that will cater to them. Right? And so we logically arrange these courses, in terms of intro course and advanced courses, based on the need. So we have these courses arranged, and with an interview, with a short interview, with the potential MSMEs, we can figure out what level of training they require, and then we readily provide them, which that fits it. And the other important aspects, what we are looking at, what we are doing is so we have, so this is whatever we have in Tidal Park, it is a hub center. So we are in the process of establishing spoke centers throughout Tamil Nadu. So for example, like Codicea, so they have a large manufacturing base in Coimbatore. So we are in the process of putting up centers in Codicea. And also like we have a lot of interaction with AIMA, for example, Ambattur Industry Association, where we want to replicate a similar center so that like the industries present in that ecosystem, they can leverage and they can use it. Okay, so we can provide the licenses, and like they provide the satellite centers provide the infrastructure space, and like so we provide the trainers and all the people, so that so you don't need to the idea is like so we want to spread the technologies all across Tamil Nadu. So that's our focus, and we are in the process of doing that. And if you see like some of the projects which our team is currently working on, so these are we are doing. Okay, so these are some of the industries like which we at present like we are, even though we are new, so we are readily scaling up like few tens of companies. We are looking at like hundreds of customers down the road. That's what like so these are some of the ongoing projects which we have taken from some of the industries and we are looking at. And these are some of the industries which we have already interacted. Okay, people have visited us, like our team visits. Okay, we make like visit MSMEs, like we call them, like we reach them. Okay, we take the initiative from our side, like we visit the MSMEs, interact with them, like just present them what they what we have, like if they have any problem, so we can tell us, like we can tell them, like what is the solution we offer. Okay, and also not only MSMEs, like we have a very good system, or like very good process wherein we support startups. Okay, any startups, okay, so they have an idea, so they can come over here and things will be very easy. Okay, so of course the industry department will give them like all the procedure wise, like to setting up the company, all the process, but whatever they want to do. Okay, so we have all these things. Okay, so you see like these are the list of some of the startups who are already working with us, okay, in different industries. I think like in one of the videos where we have seen where the recreation of the Mahabalipuram temple, okay, so that was done by a startup called Kuralaram Foundation. Okay, so because you might not think like you will be working at different industries. Okay, so suppose like you go to Paris, okay, they give the Eiffel Tower as a souvenir, okay, but we don't have any souvenir. Okay, but with this, like very quickly you can print. Okay, so hundreds of souvenirs you can just simply give it to them. Okay, this is a different idea, but it's a very useful thing. Okay, manufacturing, making that, it is extremely hard. But with this technology, like with this environment which was used to create parts of like your automotive and aerospace, we are able to recreate the temple, seashore temple, and like which has its purpose, a different purpose. So whatever like any different ideas or any different industries, so you can come over here, like you can leverage us, and definitely we are there to help us. Okay, so that's where the mandate is for us, and we are there to do that. Okay, and that's all about TANCAM. And once again, thanks a lot for giving me the opportunity. Romba thanks, romba nandri இங்க பேச அழைச்சதுக்கு. This is what I want to do. So if you want to get in touch, நீங்க வெப்சைட் விசிட் பண்ணுங்க tancam.in. So you get to know, please do visit. என்னென்ன ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது, வாட் ஆர் தி சர்வீசஸ் வி ஆஃபர், எப்படி எங்களை ரீச் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ யூ கேன், வெப்சைட் இஸ் த பெஸ்ட் திங், அண்ட் யூ கேன் ஆல்சோ ரைட் டு அஸ். Okay, either like if you want the training related enquiries, you can write to training at tancam.in, or if you have any queries regarding industry services, you can write to industry@tancam.in. So this is so you have contact numbers also. So we are there. Okay, so we are readily reachable. So any type of services you require, okay, feel free. Okay, we are there to help you. Okay, so thank you once again. Thank you.